Two central angles are congruent if their minor arcs are congruent. Two minor arcs are congruent if their corresponding chords are congruent. If a diameter is perpendicular to a chord, then it bisects the chord and its arc. Two chords are congruent if they are equidistant from the center. If an angle is inscribed in a circle, then the measure of the angle equals 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. If two inscribed angles of a circle or congruent circles intercept congruent arcs, then the angles are congruent. If an angle is inscribed in a semicircle, then the angle is a right angle. If the angles of a quadrilateral are inscribed in a circle, then each pair of opposite angles are supplementary. If a line is tangent to a circle, then it is perpendicular to the radius drawn to the point of tangency. If two segments from the same exterior point are tangent to a circle, then they are congruent. If two secants intersect in the interior of a circle, then the measure of an angle formed is 1/2 the sum of the measures of the arcs intercepted by the angle and its vertical angle. If two secants intersect in the exterior of a circle, then the measure of an angle formed is 1/2 the difference of the measures of the intercepted arcs. If a secant and a tangent intersect at the point of tangency, then the measure of each angle formed is 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. If two tangents intersect, then the measure of the angle formed is 1/2 the difference of the measures of the intercepted arc. If two chords intersect in a circle, then the product of the measures of the segments of one chord equals the product of the measures of the segments of the other chord. If two secant segments are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, then the product of the measures of one secant segment and its external secant segment equals the product of the measures of the other secant segment and its external secant segment. If a tangent segment and a secant segment are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, then the square of the measure of the tangent segment equals the product of the measures of the secant segment and its external secant segment.